Good afternoon. My name is Jeff, the Tropical Garden Guy. The Achacha is a delicious South American mangosteen relative that is quite tasty and is only now becoming quite commercialized in Australia in the tropics. But here I am in Modesto, California, Zone 9B, and I have one growing in my garden, and it's doing just fine. Today we're going to take a look at how it did in our chilly winter this year, how much cold it took, and the fertilizer I use to get this thing the most healthiest I can. But first, if you like this channel, if you like growing tropical fruit trees in exotic palms in a less than tropical climate, hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Comments and questions, leave them in the comment section below. I do my best to get back to everybody with their comments and questions. So let's take a look at my Achacha tree, or Achachairu, as some people call it. And we'll take a look at the fertilizer I use to bring it out of its iron deficiency, so to speak. So yeah, we've had a lot of people asking, hey, how are this tree and how did this tree do in the winter? And I'm going to tell you guys, a few new trees that I'm experimenting with did not go so well. For example, my sapodilla, it died before we even had a frost. It just somehow rotted and it was looking so darn good. Also, I had one of those mountain apples. Let's see, what the heck's the name of it? Wax jambu. I had a wax jambu that I got. It was doing so good during this summer, and it too rotted out before the cold even hit. I should say the freezing weather hit. Now, our coldest temperature so far this year has been 28 degrees, and we are now into April, so we shall not get any more freezes, I hope. It's been an extremely cool winter this year and a cool spring. But we finally started to warm up close to normal, and we are in the 70s. And so I wanted to do a quick update on this, my Achacha tree that I planted a little over a year ago. So this is actually two winters in the ground. The first winter, I was not too surprised that it made it because we only got down to 30 degrees. Now, as you can see, this Achacha is planted on this up against the side of the house. And so it does tend to get some protection from the side of the house. And those of you that are growing frost-sensitive plants and trees should plant them, if all possible, as close to the house as you possibly can. Now, let's take a closer look at this Achacha. And as you can see, now last year it was quite green. We had these, you can see this yellow splotches. I think that was due to a nutritional deficiency, but it looks like we have cleared that up. And as you can see, my Achacha had zero damage in the 28-degree weather. It's a slow growing tree, no doubt about it. And I planted half in the sun and half in the shade, and it seems to be doing just fine. Now, let's take a quick look at the fertilizer that I use and what has picked this thing out from being, here's an example. You see this yellowing? That's what the whole tree looked like the first year. And as you can see now, we've got lots of nice dark green. We'll take a look at the fertilizer I use in one moment. Let me go grab the bag. So as I mentioned, the Achacha seems to like a little bit on the acid side, the soil on the acid side. And here in Modesto, my soil is a bit on the alkali side. So when I planted the Achacha tree the first year, it was quite, it had chlorosis, or a yellowing of the leaves. And I believe that's due to its inability to take up as much iron as it needs or process it. And so I did two things. Number one, I sprayed the Achacha tree with chelated iron, and then I used this fertilizer. I put about 1 cup around the base of the tree, and here's my label still on it, Achacha, and it's called Honey Kiss, in case you guys want to know the variety it is. And yeah, it's as you can see, it did well with that hollytone. Hollytone I use on almost every one of my trees that like slightly acidic soil. I don't know how much it raises the soil pH, but our pH, as I mentioned, is quite alkaline. So that's it. My name is Jeff. If you like this channel, if you like growing exotic tropical fruit trees in marginal climates, click the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and any comments and questions, leave them in the comment section below. I do my best to get back to everybody with their comments and questions, and we'll be doing some updated ones on some of the different, like my guavas, avocados, tropical palms, lychees and longines, my pineapples, and those type of things. So hit that subscribe button. Have a great day.